I'm now here in Singapore, straight from Puerto Princesa, and I really did my absolute best to make it to this trip despite the crazy non-stop kapagod, kalurky schedule that I have, because I'm gonna be here for the press junket for Infinity War. I don't know how to start vlogging because I'm just really out of my head excited. To give you a little brief background, I've always been in love with Marvel movies. Marvel movies have changed my life in the past 10 years. I started watching it during my teens. I was just so enamored and in love because I would always say that through bouts of anxiety and depression, it would help me when I get to watch these things. It takes me on adventures and makes me feel kind of an exhilaration that I never would have in real life. So to be here right now, after I met Loki in 2016, now to be in this press junket, to be able to see the preview and then go to the press con and the roundtable interviews tomorrow, it's just blowing my mind. So yeah, I'm gonna take you to this trip, Avengers PH Infinity War, Joyce to the World, here in Singapore. Let's go. Look at this handsome boy who I found in Singapore.
Really though. How are you, Joyce?
Hi,
It's been a
better
while.
now that I've seen you.
Wow! She always says that to me.
I never say it. This is the
Yeah, she
first time.
never-
Did it work? No.
It did. Inside
Just a little bit.
Deep inside, I know you're joking.
I'm not joking.
But you know what they say, jokes are half meant.
Jokes are always happening.
We are out here at Singapore about to watch the press screening for Infinity War. I'm super excited.
It's just kind of like a preview, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're a little freaked out. I think we're very excited. Pero kasi, when you think about it, parang 30 minutes na parang di mo alam kung matutuwa ka or...
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, diba? So,
Yeah.
I guess we're ahead than like the rest of the world.
That's
in a way.
true. That's true.
I'm super excited.
Nakapila na ako, guys. We have to surrender my phone and all our recording devices. Get inside and just rock and roll. So, we just finished the preview. Na-stress ako, bes. Bitin. Richard won with us today. What do you think?
Sobrang bitin. What Chico was saying, super yummy dish, one bite lang. And
One
that's
bite.
it.
Bawal.
Pero
That was
yung
like, what, 20-minute footage?
Feeling ko pa nga, 20 minutes. But it felt like 5. Diba? Parang jam-packed
Mga
action.
2.5 minutes lang. Yun lang yun. Yun na yun.
2.5 minutes.
What did you think about that?
It was super amazing, super entertaining, fast-paced action.
Dude, and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for it to come out. Who are you gonna watch it with if ever?
Wala. I don't have...
Really?
Pwede ba ikaw na lang?
Sige.
Pwede na. Parang napilitan lang siya. Okay. Day number 2. Hi.
Hello.
My busmate Chico, who's been a fan of Marvel since he was a kid. How does this feel for you na you're gonna be part of the press conference and then we get to do the round table as well?
Yes. Actually, it's not so much the round table. I want to be discovered. I don't plan to see Robert Downey Jr. or Benedict Cumberbatch. It's Joe Russo.
Okay.
Kasi siya yung director eh. So,
And if you were to be any of the characters here, even the ones that are already taken by our favorite Hollywood stars, which one would you pick?
maybe Hawkeye.
Okay. Why?
Only because they say I look like Jeremy. I think it's the eye bags.
Hindi ko kinakaya. I think pwede.
Pwede rin ScarJo. So hindi ako choosy.
Oo,
Promise Joe.
pwede.
I'll be easy to deal with.
Wala ka masyadong demands? Ano lang demand mo? To be casted. That's it.
Siguro love scene.
Sino doon? Parang...
Si Hulk.
Di ba? Ang pangit, Chico. Ano ba yan?
Pwede yun.
Pwede naman. I think, once you go green...
You'll never be seen.
You'll never walk again.
Ariana Grande level.
We'll take you to the press con and everything else that's happening today. May tube nga pala ako kasi baka akala nyo nakabad ako sa tabi ni Chico. Tingnan mo naman yung itsura ko. Boom! Okay, bye. We got the best seat in the house. Thank you to Marie Lozano, who had her spidey senses in already.
Si Marie has the infinity gauntlet.
Kapatid hinga.
As in, SNK levels. Sumalangit nawa ang kaluluwa. Promise. the late Chico Garcia.
Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for. Let's put our hands together to welcome the one and only Robert Downey Jr. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Marina Bay Sands in sunny Singapore. Now, we are absolutely thrilled, of course, to have all of you here today to talk about this incredible film. This lady over here, right in front of us.
Me. Yay! Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna get picked. I'm really nervous. Hi everyone! I am such a huge fan. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you for the past 10 years. The MCU has changed my life and it has helped me go through lots of bouts of anxiety. So thank you guys. Especially you, Mr. Stark. I love you. Okay, so my question is, this really feels like the culmination of the past 10 years, right? How is this going to affect the rest of the movies that are coming out after Infinity War?
There are no movies coming out. That's it. This is the ending.
He's right, that's true.
That's it.
This is your bag.
Wait, you just said you were insane. Should we be answering your questions?
Yes,
I should.
You should.
You're right, I definitely should.
That's it.
To give you a little more context, that is a look, Marvel's...
Hold on a minute. By the way, he was the last one to show up backstage. All right, let me tell you how this went. I was there, then Karen showed up, then Benedict frolicked in, and then he traipsed in.
After a year of waiting around on set, I said, you tell me when they get there. But no, if Marvel's been writing a book for the last 10 years with these movies, Infinity War is the final chapter of that book, and then there'll be a new book written, and that'll be the next phase of Marvel.
I want to say, too, there should be two other figures here. There should be the Trin Tran action figure and the Joe Russo action figure.
Yeah.
But literally shooting for a year, most of us have gone on to other projects or had a rest or been traveling or found, I don't know, new boyfriends or stuff. Anyway, and they have been locked in an editing bay like they're in a cavernous abandoned ship together. So thank you.
Yes,
this is why the light is so bright right now, because we haven't been out.
But for Doctor Strange, how has he evolved as a character from the standalone movie and then, arriving into this film as the Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh, he's not the Sorcerer Supreme yet. But he is a little more deft at his craft. I'd put it like that. He does some cool shit which might have to be retro-engineered as to how he learned how to do it. I mean, a bit of time's passed, and he's a wise dude. But I think he, we saw his progression from this sort of adolescent, materialistic, egotistical narcissist, very much in the vein of Stark in many of his colours of character, in the first film, to someone who was willing to stand a window alone in full hero silhouette and realise that with great power comes great responsibility, all that cliche of now you're alone, now you're doing this, and you're doing it for the betterment of other people. And I think you see a bit more of that in this. I think you see someone who still flexes muscle in an argument with a sharp one-liner, but he's much more the adult in the room, I would say, than we've seen before.
So when we watched the preview last night, we were really excited but also horrified because we're like, oh, it makes it even longer for us to wait for the movie that we've seen the preview, right? And also made me realize that there's so many characters here that you get to fall in love with, but as people who actually got to see them up close and personal, if you could bring an Avenger into the real world, just one, who would it be?
Oh boy.
Real world? Oh my lord.
Well, I think you said it, because I think you want somebody who's dimensionalized and can actually help in the real world as much as possible.
Many.
Maybe it's Captain Marvel, but...
Yeah. I mean, I'm a true fan of hers, because she is the most powerful, and she, she can lead a team.
And yes. Yeah.
And she's a woman.
She's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure, question.
It's the last day of our press junket here in Singapore, and we're gonna go to the red carpet. So, Kuya Bitoy
Look at my smile, oh. Ang ganda nga nandiyan pa rin.
living the fanboy life.
Mismo.
Anong nangyari sa'yo today kung
Oh my
bakit
God.
kailangan namin i-hug ka lahat?
Na-prank kami ni Robert Downey Jr. Wala lang.
Grabe! Nabitoys World siya.
Nayayari ako ni Robert
Nayari ka.
Downey. Kalahati masaya, kalahati malungkot.
Bakit ka malungkot?
Kasi wala yung asawa ko dun eh.
Ats, kamusta? Mahal mo pa ba si Kuya?
Alam mo, nakakondisyon ako eh. Planado ko yung gagawin ko.
Ngayon papunta na kami sa red car. Tingnan mo naman yung ngiti. Yan ang ngiti ng panalo. Buhay Bitoy. Bitoy story. The best Bitoy story of all. Grabe!
Hindi ko naisip na mangyayari.
Isa ba to sa mga highlights ng buhay mo?
It is. Mamaya sana lumapit sa atin para maging highlight ng lahat
Kaya
ng
nga,
magkakasama ng Team PH.
Oo nga, iba. Parang feeling ko kahapon kasi ang yabang ko pa kasi syempre ako yung...
Nakapagtanong ka.
Oo, nakapagtanong ako. Tapos nag-interact kami, di ba?
Tama,
Tinawag niya pa
tama.
akong baliw. Tapos sabi ko, panalo na yung trip ko. Wala na akong mahihiling. Pero nung nakita ko yung Instagram story mo, parang ako, ay Instagram post mo, wala.
Hintayin mo mamaya,
Walang
baka may chance. Gagamitin kong bait yung drawing ko para lumapit siya sa atin.
Tama. Okay, so yung drawing, we'll check.
Sinusungayan ako, ano ba?
Kailangan nandun ka na. Bawal missing in
Mamaya,
action.
you have to be there. Pagka lumapit sa atin, that's the time I will turn him over to you, ladies. Promise talaga.
May turning
Pag
over of
lumapit.
goods.
Pag lumapit.
Tama. Gagawa natin to ng paraan. Now we're gonna go to the red carpet for the fan meet. Kaya natin to, guys. Grabe tong weekend na to.